Patriots. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down. At the 33-yard line. They'll look to throw here. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 1st down San Francisco. The pickup 14 yards. They'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That's good for a 1st down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. At the 34-yard line. Looking to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 21. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
2nd and 4. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Niners are on the board first here this afternoon. Now for the point after. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. Makes the score Niners 7, Patriots nothing. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. He's got a man that's caught left sideline. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. A carry here for Trevion Henderson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. The Patriots sitting at 5-2 on the year, and they've been playing well, really well. I mean, winners of 5 of their last 7, but losers last time out.
And the key for them, as I see it, tightening things up on defense, because the offense did its part. They played well, but defensively, way too many lapses of big plays allowed, and that ultimately doomed them in their last ball game.
Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Five.
Throwing here is May. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Pats are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll drop to throw. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Patriots take over. The Pats at the line ready to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. From the 31, here's a 2nd and 8.
Crazy.
Looking to throw. May. That'll be swung out wide here for Henderson. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. You look at this Niner defense. They've been pretty solid against the pass. Toward the middle of the pack, number 14 in the NFL.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one, because guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a proof.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Michael Williams. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It's taken to the 26. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
On play action, they'll throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Throws right side, and that's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up the first down.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 2. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Incomplete. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll look to throw again. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by DeMarvion Overshown. And the Pats are going to get it back here just past the 35. Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Now again, right side. It's Sanchez. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Crazy.
To throw, it's May. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Michael Williams. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Over the middle, he finds Henderson, complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they're going to face a 3rd down. To the air, May. He's got his target. That's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 13-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Good. You there. Hey, what's up?
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
At the 12-yard line.
Crazy.
They'll throw with May. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could have cost them a ball game.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. They'll set up to throw. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Give that sack to Kaiir Elam on the corner blitz.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Back to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Watkins. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there, because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Again, that's Watkins. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 42. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
A gain of 13 yards.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series, because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That one complete. It's tanked down. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That's another 49ers first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. We'll take it inside the 25.
But that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply the offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd and 6. Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it, because you're running away from people on it.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Now back to throw. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Third down at 13. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And based on my math, they've only converted one time thus far in this game, so you can see the frustration starting to come out a little bit. Third downs, they've been a problem for them all game. They've got to start becoming solutions.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
At their own 35-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Well, Charles, you know, it's so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And leading 10-7, they may just want to get this to the locker room. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Johnston. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
May going to give it to Henderson. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. That one good for 13 and a New England first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Crazy, crazy. Hey, what's up?
Here's May. Over the middle, complete. That's Henderson. And the Patriots are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against.
Touchdown, Patriots! Kyle Williams, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Patriots have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. This taken in right around the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Kaiir Elam makes a pick.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
8 yards on the pickup.
From the 21, here's second and a couple.
At the 21-yard line.
Hey, here we go.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
3rd and 3.
Here we go, boys. Hey, what's up?
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Sanchez. And he will have a Patriots first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll keep it on the ground. Sanchez. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stopped that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Crazy, crazy. Hey, what's up?
From the gun on third down is May. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Quentin Johnston, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Patriots take advantage of the short field and finish it off with a quick touchdown. Borregales now for the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Back to throw here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 33. He'll drop to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 9 now. To the right side and caught by Dell. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 19. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Again at 13 yards. First down, 49ers.
Slot man moves right. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
San Francisco.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Foxborough. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Quick throw complete. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Tank Dell from 4 yards out. And the Niners have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. All right, now what can the Niners do as they face a big 2-point conversion here? They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really high level.
They've been hot so far. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. May. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great effort there. 33 yards. And the Patriots are closing in on a 6-2 start as they extend this fourth-quarter advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 33 yards that time.
And here's a spot where this offense says, we got to start making something happen. We're down 2 scores. It's the fourth quarter. We've got to start moving with some urgency. And here's a big play that gives them a ray of hope that they can get back in this one.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys...
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And the Patriots force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And, Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending the play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball.
A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Patriots look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 19-point game. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That is caught by Dell. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's a gain of 34.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 33. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Back to throw now on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Back to throw again. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Takedown with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Niners have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown.
Kickoff for San Francisco.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdown.
Oh, he sheds himself free. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 19-point game. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Looking to put a drive together. Here's a quick throw to start the drive complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. He'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Breaks through the contact. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. 42 yards.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to it. But you can only stay with the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. 2nd down and 8. Again, he'll drop the throw. Touchdown 49ers. From 10 yards out. And the 49ers get a bit closer. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12.
49ers 30.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
New New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here's 2nd and 10.
You're on the ball. Pick up, boy. You there.
They'll try the left side with Henderson. And he'll be brought down just shy of 45.
48 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
To throw, it's May.
And he spots Henderson open left side. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
That's good for our Patriots. First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hey, what's up?
Now it looks like he'll throw here. This is caught at the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A great effort there. 53 yards.
And the Patriots tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And that will make this a 19-point game.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down.
Complete to his target, Jalen Hyatt.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
A gain of 34 yards. And the 49er
Back to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And now they'll shift things around.
They'll look to throw again. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. This will go as an 11-yard loss there on 1st and goal. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14. They'll look to throw.
Now he's going to step up and run.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
This likely a must-have. 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down and goal.
They'll set up to throw. That's complete to Dell. 11 yards, but still not enough. 4th down. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking.